a gentle stretch session that you could do post-run if you don't have time for yoga or you don't have a lot of time, or it can be done anytime during the day, okay? Doesn't have to be done post-run. So we'll start in a standing position. We're going to start with a quad stretch, just basic stretch, and we're going to hold it for 30 seconds. So bring your foot up for me, bring the knees together, and what you're going to do is pull the foot away from the body at the same time as pressing the hips forward, and that will just increase the stretch. I'm going to hold here for 30 seconds. Good. 10 more seconds. Good, and change sides for me. Take the other heel up, good. Start timing up. Push the hips forward, just that gentle push of the hips forward at the same time as pulling that foot back makes a big difference. The minimum I would ever hold a stretch for, absolute minimum, 20 seconds. 30 seconds is quite short, but it's just long enough. Okay, and relax. Okay, we're going to go into calf stretch. So holding on to the side, just take the foot back. Keep that back leg nice and straight for me. Okay, and the foot is pointing forwards. Just check it's not pointing off at an angle. Leg stays straight. If you want to increase the stretch, just bend the front leg and ease forwards till you get that stretch. Good, and hold. Good, 10 more seconds. Okay, now come out like bring the foot a tiny bit further forwards. Okay, now you're going to bend that back knee, keep the heel in contact with the ground, foot is pointing forwards, and we'll start the timer now. So you'll feel this stretch a little bit lower down, and around the calf and the soleus. Should just feel slightly different. Good. Make sure that heel stays in contact with the ground. 5 more seconds. And bring feet back together. Good. Switch sides. So heel down on the ground, foot is pointing forwards, and back leg is straight. Okay. Now, if you want to go into that stretch further, bend the front knee and then just ease forward, but keep the leg straight. Oh, this side's a little bit tighter. Good. Well, we've got 10 more seconds. Good, now bring the foot in a little bit, keep the foot pointing forwards, keep the heel down, just bend the knee, back knee a little bit. Front knee is a little bit bent as well. Feel that stretch. Ten more seconds here. And come out of that stretch. Okay, last one in a standing position. We're going to take the legs wide for me. Okay, and we're going to feel the inner thigh stretch. I'm going to come down, hands down to the ground. Okay, and then just relax the head. Keep the legs straight for me on this one. And where you want to feel it is in your inner thighs. If you feel a little bit in your hamstring or calf, that's okay. You may feel it a little bit on the outside of the ankles, that's okay. Now, if you're more flexible than me, you might go down onto your forearms, but I've not got a chance of doing that, so I'm fine on my hands. Okay, now from here, you're going to take the hands round to your left leg, okay? And you're just going to hold around the ankle calf, and you're going to gently take your head towards your knee. Good. Yeah, we've got 10 more seconds. You know, gently walk your hands around to the other knee. Hold kind of around the calf, ankle area. Gently take your head towards your leg. Good. Good. 10 more seconds here, and then we come back to the middle and slowly work our way up to a standing position. Don't do it too quickly because it might make you a little bit dizzy. Just do it nice and slowly. Walk our hands back to the center and then walk the feet in. I like to walk the feet in first and then just slowly, slowly come up to standing position. Good work. Okay, we're going to lie down now. We're going to do a simple, we've got 3 different hamstring stretches. Let me just adjust the camera a little bit. So all of these stretches I wanted to do without equipment today, so there's no excuses. You can do it anytime, anywhere. Okay, so hamstring stretch, you're just going to keep the left leg straight. You're going to hold on, turn over a little bit, around again the calf area, and just let your head come to the ground, okay? All right, I'm going to hold here for 30 seconds. So if you struggle with this one, you can do it with a yoga strap wrapped around your foot. But like I said, I wanted to do these without any equipment today. So you're just gently pulling in. The leg can be a little bit bent, that's absolutely fine. We're trying to feel it in the back of the leg, the hamstring. Okay, we've got 10 more seconds. Just gently pulling that knee towards the body. Good. And take that leg down to the ground and switch legs for me with that stretch. Five more seconds here. Yeah, recover. Okay, you do need a wall for this next one. So we're going to go against the wall. Now this is a really easy, gentle, passive stretch. So we're just going to hold it 30 seconds today. But if you're there and you find it nice and easy and you've got longer, I would stay here for up to, you can stay here up to 5 minutes. But get your bum right against the wall if you can. Legs are straight. And we'll hold. Now try and keep your feet kind of parallel to each other, so the feet aren't dropping out and they're not dropping in, they're parallel to each other. Pull your toes in towards your body, okay? And just relax your hands at your side. You'll get a nice stretch in the hamstrings and possibly the calves as well if you're pulling the feet down. Try and keep the feet parallel to each other. Good. So although we're just doing 30 seconds today, it's a really nice, easy one. If you're tired after a run, you can just kind of lie here. Okay, and then just come out of that. Right, I'll show you this next one. So you do need a wall like this where you can take one leg out and then you can put one leg against the wall. If you don't have that where you are at the moment, don't worry, but we're only going to hold for 30 seconds. So again, you go to the wall and one leg is straight, okay, out. My right leg that you can't see is straight out there. The other leg is against the wall, okay? I'm going to hold for 30 seconds. Good. Again, don't let that foot drop in. Try and keep the foot in line with your leg. So it's nice and straight, the foot. You don't have to really actively pull. You can just gently pull the toes down. I want you to try and relax into it more than anything. Now, just hold another 10 seconds. Again, this is one you can hold longer, but we'll do 40 seconds today. And recover. Okay, so I'm not going to be able to do this other side because I haven't got enough room, but the idea would be, I'll do it in a slightly. This is not good. Okay, this is not how you meant to do it. Okay, so this leg would be straight, yeah, this bottom is against the wall, my leg is straight, on my head and neck would not be up against the wall like I am here, but hey ho, that's the best I've got today. Good. I really like this stretch. Ten more seconds. And we come back. Okay, squeeze out the corner. Right, back to the center. Where are we at? Okay, we're going to lie down on the ground. We're going to hug one knee. We'll go with our left leg to start with into our chest like this. Okay, I'm going to hold for 30 seconds. So right leg is straight, right foot, right leg is relaxed. And we're just gently pulling that left knee into the body. We're not coming across at an angle. We're coming directly in. Good. Ten more seconds. And then change sides for me again. Good. Ten more seconds here. Good, okay. Now you're going to switch legs. Okay, this time I'm going to take my right hand onto my left knee and I'm going to keep my left arm out. I'm going to come directly across the body, okay? And feel the stretch in the glute. I'm not letting my whole body just twist across, okay? I'm keeping my hips face, my right hip face up to the ceiling. And then just come across till you get that stretch. If you roll over a tiny bit, that's okay, but don't just let the body go. Good, and switch sides. So left hand onto right knee, come directly across the body. We're not coming at an angle, directly across. And back to the center. Good, okay, come up into a seated position for me. We're gonna do butterfly. So bring the soles of the feet together, okay? And then we're gonna gently lean forward, so just holding the toes. If you really struggle with the forward movement and this, then you can pop a yoga block underneath your bum. It just helps with that forward lean a little bit. We're trying to find that inner thigh stretch. 10 more seconds. Good. Now take your legs out for me. Bring one knee over and I want you to hug into the body. Nice big hug. Good. Time's gone too quick. I'm going to do an extra 5 minutes if that's okay. So I'm going to do 20 instead of 15. If you need to go, that's fine. 10 more seconds. Okay, and change sides. So left leg goes across, hug into the body. You should feel the stretch in the glutes. Now, if you're more flexible than me, you might not feel this too much, but normally if you come straight from a run and you do this stretch, everything's a bit tight. But I'll give you a progression in a second. 10 more seconds. Okay, switch sides for me. Okay, so right leg is across. We're going to take our left arm in front and we're going to look over our right shoulder. Okay, if that's too much, just do the stretch that we did previously. 10 more seconds. Good, and switch sides, cross over. Arm comes across, look over your left shoulder, so it's your right arm coming across your left knee, looking over your left shoulder. Good. Feel the stretch in your left glute, left hip. 10 more seconds. And then come back to the center. Okay, just going to sit comfortably. If you're not comfortable cross-legged for any reason, you can sit on a stool, sit on a chair for the stretch, it's fine. Okay, we're going to put down one hand at the side, you're going to reach up, and then you're going to come over. If you're doing this on a chair, you just hold on the side of the chair and reach over. Try not to let the opposite hip come off the ground. Keep both hips in contact with the ground. Good. 10 more seconds. And keep that arm almost straight, but not fully straight. Okay, switch sides, big reach up, nice and tall, straight with that arm, and then over to the side. Again, don't let the opposite hip come off the ground. Good, feel that nice stretch down the side of the body. So it's important, runners, cyclists, walkers, you don't just stretch the lower body. We do use the upper body. The upper body is very, very important. It gets tight. Don't just stretch the legs. Okay, back to the center. Take one arm in front. You're going to press just above the elbow and you're going to bring the arm across. We're stretching the shoulder here. Good. We've got 10 more seconds. Okay, change sides. Just above the elbow. You don't have to use your arm, you can use your hand or whatever you want. It's actually easy with the hand. I don't know why we're taught to do it like that. Ten more seconds. Okay, bring both hands together, a big reach up, nice and tall, stretch up. Good. Ten more seconds. Okay, and then I just want you to take your head towards your right knee. If it doesn't go to your right knee, it's fine. If it touches down, just hold there. Again, don't let the right hip come off the ground. So stay, keep the right hip on the ground. And hold here. So you might feel a stretch all down the right hand side of your body. You might feel no stretch at all if you're more flexible than me. And then coming up. And last time, take your head to your right knee. Now, this is harder to get here without, I have to let my left hip come off the ground. Can't quite get there. It's cheating if you let your left hip come off the ground. I know you won't cheat. 10 more seconds. Don't force anything. As much as I want to force my head to my knee, don't force it. Feel the stretch and just hold. That's all we're trying to do. Okay, slowly come out of that. Coming up, just want to do one last stretch, and then I will finish, I promise. You just need a wall again to stretch the chest. The area that is very, very tight. So 90-degree bend with the arm against the wall, right arm against the wall, bring the left foot forward, right foot onto my toes, okay? And then I'm just going to lean into the stretch there and feel the stretch in the chest we're looking for. And I'll hold for 30 seconds. So one area of the body that gets really, really tight, especially if you sit at a desk a lot or drive a lot or in that forward flexed position, the chest gets very, very short and very, very tight. Really important to open the chest up. 10 more seconds. So gone over this morning, I'm sorry. Okay, and change sides. So right arm, left foot forward, onto your toes on the right leg and the right foot and step forward. Feel the stretch across the chest. Good, just lean into it till you get that stretch. And just note, always noting if one side is tighter than the other. If it is tighter, I would hold the stretch for 45 seconds on the tighter side. This side, left side of the chest is definitely tighter for me. And relax. There we go. I will let you go. I've done 21 minutes. All right, that's full body stretch. Thanks for joining me. See you soon. Have a magic day.